Hello, everyone. Before we begin, I would like to let everyone know that I am not a medical doctor. I'm not a spiritual master or an expert of any kind. I'm just a country pumpkin sharing his theoretical perspective for entertainment purpose only. And the topic for entertainment today is our human hidden history. It is not exactly what we were told according to Darwin's theory of evolution. It is correct to some extent. That is the history of the Melchizedek, the Leviathan bio-regenesis race, which we call what people call refer to as the elite, the cabal, Illuminati. That is their hidden history, or they're not hidden anymore, but they're the open history that we know of. But that is not our angelic human history. Or human are known as angelic human because originally we came from Terra, a unit harmonic universe two, known as the Terranesium or Terranusium or Terranesium, Nusium or Terranesium, something like that. Terranesium one race. And from unexpected or events that happened, uh, we fell from Terra. I think about roughly 550 million years ago. No, it's not exact. So it's about 550 million years ago when things happened. And we ended up here in Harmonic Universe 1 on Earth, where we have to re-evolve. And we evolve slowly, not like what was originally with the Tyrannium 1, where I think we get to 40 something years old and you have activated all your 12 strands of DNA. Here, with our history, what happened after we fell, we got assisted from those remaining souls that decided not to continue with the evolution process, but help us re-evolve back to our full potential by providing us with uh, a template, a blueprint, so that we can re-evolve back according to that blueprint. And things, there are others, events and things created to make that happen, but we got seeded into Earth 3 times, because the first 2 times it went wrong because of the cosmic war, the electric war, the 1,000 years war. Um, so roughly the first 2 times didn't work out very well. The last seeding was around 800,000 years ago, which is this present seeding where we are right now. And it is intended to be the last one, the final conflict, where we are able to get where we are able to freely evolve back to where we used to be. Originally, when we were seeded into this planet, we are seeded into what you call 12 tribes, meaning 7 root races and 5 cloister races throughout the planet, especially on the gateways, portals or gateways, or you call them chakra. But the problems arises more within our history, especially recently, not recently, but you can call it recently, where there's certain agreements that were made to help those that went on the what I call path number 2, the Mediterranean path, because our history goes way back than just 550 million years ago. This happened about, I think, about 450 billion years ago, where the black hole was created, where a group of people from the Lyrian root races did something, and we created a black hole where everything in there, the coding get reversed. And when from that time point onward, we have different agreements where we can coexist to express our free will choice. And those events lead to what 550 million years ago, where Terra fallen, and that conflict between I call group number one and group number two. Group number two, the second path, which is the Metatronic path, where the coding can be reversed. Path number one is the crystals path, where we can go back to source intact without memory experiences. Where you take the black hole path, the Metatronic path, you can only go back to stardust from molecular compaction eventually, when you cannot, from feeding on the energy of the existing system, the structure. From that universal conflict spread down to our conflict within our planet, where at one point we agreed to help those on the second path, the Metatronic path, to re-evolve back to source by creating the bio-regenesis race. That's where I think the big bulk of the problem occurred by then, because back then we have those on the Metatronic path, those on the crystals path, especially on our planet, we can't really intermingle, I mean, reproduce. So with the biogenesis race, we can back then with the biogenesis race is like the turning point where we can reproduce, intermingle, and there are those that can actually evolve from biogenesis out successfully, but there's those with intended that just use as a stepping stone to upgrade the DNA. And through those biogenesis rays, that which we know today as the Melchizedek, the Leviathan, the Illuminati, the Cabal, those are their what you call bloodline, lineage. Because they come from the Neanderthal, where they came from. Only the Neanderthal, you upgraded Homo sapien, and you upgrade so many other steps beyond that. So it's their evolutionary path, not ours, because those bioregenesis rays get the DNA from the angelic human and from other races to create that uh, race, that body, that host, so that those on the Metatronic path, those on the second path can re-evolve back. But the problem when they break that agreement, don't want to go back to path number one and continue with path number two, and those biogenesis races begin to conquer everything. And what we have the history today, those what now history where we've been conquered, wars and going on, then the angelic human races from different tribes throughout the planet have to scramble, have to have to mingle with those biogenesis group, and then now we have a hot pot today, trying to escape persecution, and now we have everybody in. Now we have there's no clear line of which one is which. Now we are just like what you call like American mutt. We have intermingled different races and different percentage of DNA, so you can have more of the number two path, Metatronic in you than the crystals. But as long as you people have a part of them have some more some crystals energy, some blueprint in it, they can easier revolve back. That would be in a nutshell about our human history. Because of that event, now we have what's going on in current events, where it's a war, a hidden war in consciousness against group number one, the crystals group, and it's becoming more and more obvious each day. And they're trying to take over this planet, and they've been doing a very good job of it until we have the Garden Alliance step up the action uh, to ensure that we definitely can re-evolve back with different escalation events. And to learn more about those escalation events, about all those fail-safe, like we have originally the Amenti rescue mission, and it has been escalated. That is host 3, been escalated to Starfire or Tri-Matrix Starfire host 2. Then recently with the 2011 in August, where we have the Grid Whack, and we have the I think Dark River passage and entrainment, trying to suck into the black hole faster and have those the dark energy, those Megatronic energy and enter into the planet, causing dark clouding. So we got the failsafe activated, which you call the Crystal River Failsafe Eternal Host 1, which is the backup, and it went online at around August of 2011. Then we have further escalated in 2016 of, I think that's November 2016, where we have the Jehovian and the trumpet pulses causing more problem. And so we have to activate other things to make the re-evolution back faster, get more activated, more things activated to assist. If you want to know more about that, current events, you can attend the Hostmaster, where the recent seminars, online seminar by Ashayana, to give us the latest technology to help us, not just to update what's going on with failsafe, but to give us the latest technology that we can apply and use on the theoretical perspective to re-evolve back, consciously re-evolve back, although we don't have to do all those things, as there are, once those energy become available to the grid and become available to everyone. So just by participating consciously, we can co-create, we can host, we can assist with the process consciously. And those that want to know more about our hidden history can look up the Asia teachings to know more. Okay, thank you, everyone.